Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. My name is Zach. Today we're currently in the great state of Florida. It looks a little cloudy here in the Sunshine State. I'm going to check to make sure my live weather is set. That's correct. We're currently flying the mighty Caravan. The Caravan actually is a really good airplane. It does have excellent STOL capabilities. It is possible to land these on the beach. Just depends on which beach you want to throw them on. It's basically a one-ton pickup of the sky is what these kind of are. You can throw a lot of stuff in them. FedEx uses them for hauling their packages to little different areas. I actually think the cargo variant of this airplane was designed specifically for FedEx, actually. Try to get some takeoff speed here. Go, rotate, and we're off. Not sinking. Yeah, that's another bug we got here in the game. I'm about at stall speed here. Alright, well, we got that to shut up. Just in front of us is actually the Pensacola Naval Air Station. This is where the Blue Angels are stationed, actually. Pretty cool. They got a naval museum here as well.
Cessna 3-2 Whiskey, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Sherman Tower Cessna November 3-2 Whiskey, frequency change.
John Glenn and Neil Armstrong actually had their flight training here. Something I did not know until I looked it up. The base is actually located in a little suburb of Pensacola called Warrington. Pensacola is actually one of the largest metropolitan areas on the Gulf Coast. It's actually the largest in between Tampa Bay and New Orleans. Funny thing is, Pensacola actually doesn't have any like skyscrapers like you would think of like in New York City, but it does have some pretty old historic buildings here. There's actually a lot of Spanish history here as well. They were the first European country to actually settle the area, and that happened around 450 years ago-ish. It happened, but they settled this long before the United States was the United States. Okay, so we're actually heading eastbound towards Avalon Beach here on the I-10. This is the I-10 bridge here. One of the notable things about this bridge is it was actually destroyed in 2004 by Hurricane Ivan. And yeah, you can see that's a nasty looking storm. That was from the International Space Station. That hurricane caused 14 deaths and over $13 billion worth of damage in this area. It's just nasty. The effects of that storm, let's see, that happened, what, 15 years ago? Let's see, 2004, yeah, about 16 years ago. Let's see, it's currently September 6th, so yeah, it was going on 16 years ago today. The other thing about Ivan is it actually spawned 127 tornadoes, and that was kind of all over the place, not just in Pensacola, but Alabama was also hit pretty hard by that storm as well. The winds from Ivan were recorded at like around 90 miles an hour all the way up in Demopolis, Alabama, which is 100 miles north of Mobile off the Gulf Coast, so that's quite a distance. Alright, so this is Tallahassee. This is the Florida state capital. This is where Floridans pay their, well, they don't pay, they get their money taken from them, and it goes to this place, and then it is argued about by a bunch of idiots on how they're going to waste it. So that's pretty much how that works. But yeah, this is a very beautiful city. This is also a college town. This is where Florida A&M as well as Florida State University is. We'll be flying over those football stadiums here in just a second. Tallahassee is actually the 7th largest city in Florida. Population-wise is around 200,000. There's around 385,000 people living in the Tallahassee metropolitan area, so that includes the suburbs and whatnot. Tallahassee is actually the largest city in the Panhandle region. So here's Florida State University right here, where the Seminoles play. That looks like a really good stadium there. That's actually modeled pretty good. Bryant-Denny Stadium in Alabama does not look as good as that one does. Now Auburn's look pretty good, and this one does too. Let's see if we can get a shot flying over it here. Tampa is a major business center and tourist destination with all the museums and other cultural offerings it has. Busch Gardens is an amusement park here that I have personally been to when I was a kid. That was a lot of fun. Off the left wing here you have the Sykes building, or it's actually Rivergate Tower, also known as the Beer Can building. The building with the green roof there is actually the tallest building in Tampa. That's the 100 North Tampa building. Right below us is the 2020 Stanley Cup champions, the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's their home. It looks like we got, oh yeah, I forgot the Carnival and Royal Caribbean, their terminals are located here too, or one of them. I think that's a Royal Caribbean ship here. I'm gonna go take a look at those again. Give me just a second. Yeah, that's a Carnival off to the left, and then I'm pretty sure that's the Royal Caribbean terminal right there. Now I don't know what ship that is, but it's definitely huge, that's for sure. That's cool. This is Tom Brady's new home. He now plays for the Tampa Bay Bucks. This is Raymond James Stadium. Now there's no infield markings. You can't see like the Buccaneers in the end zone or anything. There's a big poster. I can't tell what player that is, but it's modeled very, very well. That looks great. Get a shot up close here. What does that say? It's a Buck's life. That's pretty. That's very detailed. One of the better looking stadiums I've seen. This is some of the suburbs heading south towards MacDill. What is it? MacDill Air Force Base? Yeah, MacDill Air Force Base, which is on the tip of the peninsula here. This is just to the west of Tampa. I'm just gonna shut up and fly over this for a little bit. Picturesque there. And there's MacDill Air Force Base right there, right in front of us. There. This is the Weedon Island Preserve. There's a energy plant right next to it. I don't know what that one's called, but yeah, there's that. This is just north of St. Petersburg. Oh yeah, there looks like there's a little bit of texturing issue going on right here, but that's okay. I mean, Asobo is actually going to be doing a USA update here later on this year. No announcement yet as to when that is. This is St. Petersburg, or as St. Pete as the locals call it. This is known as the Sunshine City. This city has the current record for most consecutive days of sunshine, which is 768 days, which is just insane. That happened in 1967 and 1969. The St. Petersburg Pier. I believe there's actually like a couple of small like restaurants or something on the end of this thing. It's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind spending an hour or two on a sunny afternoon here. I think that'd be fun. This isn't depicted the best in the sim. Some of the satellite images that I found, it's either under construction or something like that, so that's kind of what we're dealing with here, like half the pier's underwater and whatnot. Yeah, it'd be a pretty cool place to visit, I think. Okay, so this is the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. Unfortunately, the sim does not portray this bridge very well at all. It definitely looks a lot better than that in real life. But there is an update coming for the USA at the end of this year, like I said before, so hopefully it fixes a few of these smaller issues. And I'm surprised that this wasn't depicted, because this is actually a fairly big, tourist destination. A lot of people know about it. It's a famous landmark. I'm surprised this particular bridge was not modeled, but that's the way it goes sometimes. You just never know what you're gonna find on here. Alright, so we're coming into land here on runway 36, and it looks like we got a bit of a crosswind, so I'm gonna try to correct for that. It's kind of blowing us all over the place. A little crabbing. I gotta practice my crosswinds anyway, I guess. There's actually a water treatment plant at this airport too, so seeing a bunch of beautiful places in Florida. Nothing like landing in some fecal matter, but that's alright. Yeah, I should have went on the other. I should have actually figured out what the active runway actually was. Low. Going a little fast too. That's okay. Come on, get down right there. Awesome. Well, that's gonna do it for this one. This is part 1, so if you guys want to see other places in Florida, definitely leave a comment as maybe a city or town you want to see. Part 2 will be coming in a couple of weeks. Still gotta finish that, but yeah, I do like to try to keep these videos just a little bit on the short side, because otherwise they just get so long. So I'll probably make a couple of different videos here, so if there is something you guys want to see, definitely let me know. Do hit the like button, because other Floridans can see this video, and we will see you on the next one, and as always, God bless.